Hi, welcome back to the Leadership Help Desk, where we are still studying marketing with our small business marketing series. Today we're going to talk about Porter's 4 generic strategies. Now, sometimes this is called 5, but I think most people look up the 4 generic strategies. Now, we cannot have this conversation without once again going over target marketing. First, we start with a mass market. If we want to have a product such as a pencil, we could have that pencil for the entire market. And this brings up the concept of market segmentation. Now, instead of trying to please everyone with the same product, like a yellow number 2 pencil, it's suggested that we try to better our efforts to serve a certain target market, because one size does not fit all. Now, I have a video on this. Look in the playlist under marketing. You'll see all the concepts there, and market segmentation is one of those. But for this video, we have to cover the basics for people who are new to marketing. So we have mass marketing, where our product is meant for basically everybody. But we could take that mass market and segment it into groups of people that are similar. And then we could find attractive market segments that we might want to target. And then we would decide on one of those market segments, and that would become our target market. So we start with mass, then we do segmentation. We segment the market into groups of people who are similar but different, and then we look at those to see who we might can serve with our product, and finally choose our target market. Now, back to Porter's 4 generic strategies. According to him, and this was very novel back in the day, it still applies to everybody. Here are our 4 options. Low cost, mass, market. Our product could be meant for everybody, but it has to be at a low cost. That is the strategy. The lowest cost possible for the mass market. Actually, you see some products in the grocery store or in the arts and crafts supplies that are unbelievably cheap. They are at such a low cost, we almost don't trust them anymore. In fact, lately, the number 2 pencils that I have purchased in the United States are really crappy. But our goal here in this section of low cost is to drive down all costs as much as possible. Our manufacturing costs have to be low. Our labor costs have to be low. Our suppliers have to offer us supplies that are at the lowest cost possible, which might mean we have to buy in bulk if we're not practicing purity leadership. So we could have, so low cost mass market would be a yellow number 2 pencil. But then we could have low cost focused, where we pick a target. We have to have a target. So in this case, I'll make that yellow number 2 pencil pink. And now guess who it's for? In this country, it would be for girls. I could even put Hannah Montana on it back in the day. I'm not up to date with the Disney people anymore. My kids have grown up, some of them. But if we put Hannah Montana on it, see, it would still be a low-cost yellow number 2 pencil painted pink with Hannah Montana on it, and whenever Hannah Montana was popular, it would be perfect for that age group that loved Hannah Montana. So we're still low cost. We have to drive down cost as much as possible, but we have a product that's focused on girls. Now we could make it sparkly, or whatever. That might attract the teens. So it's a number 2 pencil for teens. Now, differentiation mass is where we try to be different, but our efforts to be different applies to most people because it's the mass market. So our number 2 yellow pencil could have a lead that is darker and longer lasting. That would appeal to most people. They want a pencil that lasts longer. They don't have to sharpen it as much. They want a dark print, and that could easily serve most everybody. And we're different. No longer is cost our main concern, but being different, coming up with something new that differentiates us from other people, especially these things. Okay, so that would be for everybody. Our next option is differentiation focused, which is the same concept as low cost focused, where we have a target market. And in this case, to be very extreme, very targeted, we could have a differentiation focused number 2 pencil that is waterproof for Navy SEALs. So it has a different function. It's different from all the other pencils. It's waterproof, and it's camouflage, or it's ocean blue for the Navy SEALs. Now, number 5 is our best value, where we have some reasonable amount of quality at a good price. So this is where we're kind of back to mass and reasonably low cost. Now, if you were to go through the grocery store, go through the general supply store, you could categorize some of the products in low cost mass, low cost focus, differentiation mass, differentiation focus. But when I look at them, I often think that so many products are in the best value, good price category. When I think of Del Monte ketchup, Del Monte anything, is it the lowest cost possible? No. Is it different? Really different from Hunt's or Heinz? No. It seems like it's right down the middle. When I think of, I don't know, mustard, does Kraft have mustard? I think they do. French's mustard. Is it absolutely low cost? No, that's those private labels that you don't really understand. That are private label. French's mustard, is it different? It's not Dijon. What is that? Oh boy, the Grey Poupon? No, Grey Poupon is for people who want to feel special, right? And they want it a little bit tangier, spicy, sophisticated, and all of that stuff. So French's mustard would be here. Kraft mayonnaise. Oh, Hellman's is kind of different. Low cost, all the other kinds. What is Doritos? I don't know. I have no idea. There's no special Doritos that I know of. When we look at brooms, do we want the special robotic broom, or do we want the low cost that's not going to work at the general dollar store something, or do we want one that's right in there? So I think there's a lot of products that do actually just fit in the best value, good price category, and they're basically for everyone. But anyway, this is a great model to look at if you're a small business and wanting to start up. If you're going to go low cost, think about this. You have to drive down all costs. You have to be that dollar menu person who actually turns a profit, has a reasonable product, and can serve that market profitably. Otherwise, we need to differentiate ourselves. When I think of low cost pizza, what do you think of? Little Caesars? Little Caesars, where you get like 50 pizzas for $10? How do they do that? How did they do that? Actually, when you think of, see here? When you think of Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, who's the other one? Is there another one? All of those seem to be right down here. They're kind of doing right in here. Differentiation, focused would be that gourmet restaurant, that private company, that family-owned place that has you know, the vegetarian or the garlic special pizza, and then they have the special pizzas too that are different, but basically for everybody. So good stuff to think about when you're starting a business. How are you going to approach the market? What's your strategy? And what would be best for you in the market that you're targeting? So there we go. Porter's 4/5 generic strategies. In some textbooks, they just do the 4. 5 is in some, and that's actually where we call stuck in the middle, but I don't see Snickers bars stuck in the middle. I see them doing just fine. M&M's right here. All right, so there we go. I hope you enjoyed it. Add that to your concept list while you're analyzing your new small business or analyzing your existing one. What are you doing? And if you enjoyed this, subscribe, click the like, help support me, and we'll see you later.